Shalom. All praises to the Most High. Hanoka said, praise be to the earthly mother, the Pachamama, along with all of her earthly angels, the Ir Kadeshue. Praise be to the Kahe, the Holy Spirit, in the name of his only begotten Son, Motsah the Lamb, unification to the nation. So, just a quick video as a corrector. So I got the calendar wrong again, but here's the thing. Let me explain. So, what I was basing this calendar on were 91-day periods. And I would say, well, this would mark the months 1, 4, 7, and what is the last one? I believe is month 10. Yes, 1, 4, 7, and 10. And I would mark those months as the beginning of the seasons, spring, summer, winter, fall. However, that's not how this works. Spring, summer, winter, fall, they occur on the equinoxes and the solstices. So it's not about how many days are in between each of these seasons. It's about when do the equinoxes and the solstices occur. So I had to recalibrate this. So pretty much these days are wrong. Now, let me go to when these days occur. So, since we're celebrating things in the northern hemisphere, we're pretty much we're around these high holy days right now. Next, we have the Day of Atonement and the Feast of Tabernacles, right? So the Day of Atonement is on the 10th day of the 7th month. Now, for anyone who has noticed, the autumn equinox occurred on the 22nd. And this was so very important because I still don't know which hemisphere we're supposed to be celebrating. Because I believe, as you guys know, I believe that Jerusalem is in the southern hemisphere. Therefore, Jerusalem was experiencing its new year on the 22nd. So I don't necessarily, really celebrate, the high holy days according to the southern hemisphere, but I pay attention to them. So a day to pay attention to would be the 15th day of the first month, which is also our Feast of Tabernacles. So the Feast of Unleavened Bread in the northern hemisphere is the same. The Feast of Tabernacles in the northern hemisphere is on the same day as the Feast of Unleavened Bread in the southern hemisphere. So we have to find what is the first day of the 7th month. The first day of the 7th month, or the first day of the autumn or spring equinox, would be the 22nd, which was a few days ago, right? So we have to count from the 22nd. So the 22nd is the first day, right? 23rd is the second, 24th is the third, and so on and so forth, right? So if you count 10, the 22nd being the first day, the 28th being the 7th day, 29 being the 8th, 30th being the 9th, October 1st is the 10th. So the feast, or not the feast, I hope there's not a feast on that day, but the Day of Atonement, I will be celebrating it on October 1st. And the Feast of Tabernacles, it will be on the 15th day, so we have to count 5 days after. So 11 is the second, 12 is the third, 13 is the fourth, 15, wait, did I skip one? Let me go back. All right, so I think it should be the 6th, but the first is the 10th. Wait, the 10th is the first, the 11th is the second, the 12th is the third, the 4th, the 14th. Bro, it's the 6th. This is really confusing because there's a number behind. But it's the 6th. The 15th day is on the 6th, October 6th. So I really hope that you guys would fast on this day, right? No food or drink on this day. And I'm going to show you that there are some significant things popping on this day. Now, on October 6th, I'm not so sure. But on October 1st, absolutely. That is the day of the full moon, of the hunter's moon. You guys saw Nima's video, right? About there's two full moons in October, and it's very odd. There's a hunter's moon and a blue moon, and she said that it's almost signifying the tail going to the head, right? So there could definitely be something significant about this day, right? And it even says here the autumnal equinox occurred on September 2nd, 22nd. And I'm gonna leave a link in the description where this dude, he shows you how to calculate the equinox. So I think that's all I wanted to go over. I'm gonna do another quick video. Yeah, that's about it. Sorry about the calendar, but I just release things when I know about them. All right, that's all I can do. So my apologies. I probably messed up someone's a memorial, the blowing of the trumpets, or their New Year, whatever you want to do. So actually, no. If it's your New Year, then you should be on the clock. But that's all I wanted to show you guys. Until next time. Wait. Actually, I didn't actually go over when another date was. In fact, let me do that real quick. I'm rushing things, man. What am I doing? Because there's two things happening on October 1st. There's also Mercury at its greatest eastern elongation. That's another thing. I'm not sure what that means, but maybe someone else in the comment knows what that means. And I was looking through this as well. On October 1st, on the same date as the full moon, Mercury sweeps to its greatest elongation of 25.8 degrees east of the sun. When a greatest evening elongation of an inferior planet, such as Mercury, closely coincides with the spring equinox, which is because they're going by the southern hemisphere, we can anticipate a fine evening apparition of Mercury. Since the recent September equinox counts as the southern hemisphere's spring equinox, the southern hemisphere can expect a favorable evening view of Mercury during the next couple of weeks. Guys got to pay attention to both hemispheres, man. I'm telling you. Don't only look at the northern hemisphere, especially if ancient Israel truly is in the southern hemisphere. We definitely got to pay attention to these dates. But I haven't actually calculated when I guess Shabuah or Pentecost would be in the southern hemisphere. But if the 15th is on October, so let me count. Is it 50 days after October 6th, 2020? Let's see when that is. So that's November 25th. Okay. So is there anything on that date? November 25th? Nothing? Nada? Okay, I guess not. I thought maybe there'd be something on that date. What about a week after? I think that should be the 13th, right? This is December 2nd. Oops. No, I don't see nothing. What about this? Oh, well, you have on the 25th or the 24th. Either one of those days, you have waxing moon close to Mars. That's something. Maybe I'm reaching. I don't know, man, but just something to pay attention to. So I might leave some dates in the comment section. I might pin the comment and leave it in the comment section so you guys can pay attention to these dates. Because I'm assuming that something is going to happen, especially, oh my goodness. Hold up, before I end this video, man. Look at all the things that's going to happen on the solstice, on the winter solstice on December 21st. What in the world? And on the 14th, this total solar eclipse and the new moon. And there's meteors all happening a week before the solstice. The purification week. This stuff is crazy, man. Great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. We went over that. There's meteors. There's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. So keep your eyes peeled, man. We're entering into some very interesting times right now, especially as we enter into October. These next 3 months are going to be pretty serious when it comes to the stars. So I might start to look back up there to see what's going to happen, because now we're going into some serious movements right now. Peace be unto you. Selah Kala.